income statements. Our objective is 1. Interpret and use the information on a pay stub, W-2 form, and 1099 form. So why is your take-home pay lower than your salary? Well, the amount of money that an employee takes home is called the net pay or take-home pay. With each paycheck on a, excuse me, my cat is sitting on my paper. Let's see, with each paycheck on a pay stub, I think it is, or pay slip, employees receive a listing of their deductions and what amounts were okay, got rid of the cat. Okay, so employees receive a listing of their wages and what amounts were deducted. These deductions are based on information that employees submit to their employers. The deductions for tax withholdings are based on information that the employees submit on a Form W-4, which is the Employee's Withholding Allowance Certificate. The employer withholds the deductions and sends the amount to the appropriate government or private agency. Federal, state, and local taxes are withholding taxes. Since employers withhold these taxes and send them to the government. Social Security and Medicare payments are also withheld and sent to the government. At the end of the year, an employer compiles a list of each employee's deductions. This information is usually on the last pay stub of the year. This withholding data, or data, is put on a Form W-2, wage and tax statement, which must be given to each employee before the end of January. This information is used to compute federal, state, and local income taxes. When filing your income tax forms, you must submit a copy of your W-2 if you're mailing it in. Not all income comes from wages, salaries, and tips. People make money from interest on bank accounts, interest from stocks, royalties, and more. These types of income are not wages. It is up to taxpayers to report this income yearly on their yearly tax forms. Rather than getting a W-2 form from these sources, taxpayers are sent a Form 1099. These amounts are also reported to the government as well as the taxpayer. Example 1. Barbara started a new job and wants to verify that her net pay has been computed correctly. Her gross pay per period is $269.75. She has the following deductions: FICA tax 6.2%, Medicare tax 1.45%, federal withholding tax $47.51, state withholding tax $16.62, retirement insurance contribution $9, disability insurance fee $2.56, and medical insurance fee $12, and dental insurance fee $6. What should be her net pay for this period? So what we're going to do is basically add all these up and see what her total is. First thing we need to do, though, is calculate how much the FICA tax and Medicare tax is going to take out of her paycheck. So we'll take her gross. Here, we'll do FICA. Take her gross pay, which was $269.75. And the FICA tax is 6.2%, which is, if we move our decimal 2 to the right, or 2 to the left, is 0.062. Let's calculate how much that is. So 269.75 times 0.062 is $16.72. So $16.72 will be taken out for FICA taxes. We're going to do similar for Medicare. Tax, Medicare. We take her gross pay to $269.75. And this time our Medicare tax is 1.45%. So as a decimal, 0.0145. So 269.75 times 0.0145 is $3.91. So $3.91 is taken out for Medicare. All right, her federal withholding was $47.51. State withholding was $16.62. Retirement insurance contribution, excuse the cat, is $9. Insurance fee, $2.56. Medical insurance fee is $12. And dental insurance fee, $6. And that's all listed here in the problem. And there's no multiplication or anything we need to do with that. Those are just their totals. So we're going to add all those together, and those are going to be the deductions taken out of her paycheck. So we had $16.72, $3.91, $47.51, $16.62, $9. Cat. I know, I'm very mean. $9, $2.56, $12, and $6. So that adds up. If you put that all into your calculator, it's $114.32. So that's how much is taken out of her paycheck for deductions. So her take-home pay, her net pay, is going to be her gross pay, $269.75, minus her deductions, $114.32. So $269.75 minus $114.32 is $155.43, and that is her take-home pay. Example 2, What percentage of Barbara's gross pay for this pay period accounts for all of her deductions? So all of her deductions was $114.32. Her gross pay, $269.75. And if we multiply that by 100, that's going to turn it into a percentage. So for 114.32, 269.75 times 100, 42 point, we'll say 4. So her deductions account for 42.4% of her entire paycheck. Example 3. Examine Lorna's bi-week pay stub, assuming that Lorna's salary and deductions remain the same throughout the calendar year. How much will be taken out of her total annual gross salary for federal and state taxes? Alright, so she gets a bi-weekly paycheck. If you'll remember, a bi-weekly paycheck means you're going to get 52 paychecks, not 52 paychecks, 52 weeks in a year divided by 2 gives us 26 paychecks. Excuse me. Alright, so if we look over at her pay stub, these are the amounts for the current pay period, and then these are the amounts over here for year to date. So we're just going to worry about those numbers right there. So federal tax is $1,001.47. $1,001.47 times 26, because she gets 26 paychecks. And that gives us $26,038.22. So that's how much yearly is taken out of her paycheck for federal taxes. Now, state taxes, $280.89. So $280.79 times 26. So $280.79 times 26. $7,354. Wait, is that right? Oh, it should be 89, that's why. 89. So 280.89 times 26. 7,303 and 14 cents. Okay. So if you add those together, that's going to give you the total of the amount taken out of her paycheck yearly for state and federal taxes. 7,30314. So 26038, 22 cents, plus 7,303 and 14 cents. So $33,341.36 is taken out annually from her paycheck for federal and state taxes. Example 4. Employees can choose to increase their tax withholding if they feel the amount calculated for the tax deductions may not be enough to meet the total tax at the end of the year. From her past records, Lorna knows that her total tax is usually 30% of her annual salary. At the rate of deduction shown on this pay stub, will Lorna's employer have taken enough out of her enough out of each paycheck to meet her tax obligation for the year? So we're looking back at the pay stub from the problem before. And we want to figure out if she's having enough taken out. So let's look. Let me find my pen wherever it disappeared to. I don't know where it went. All right, we're going to do it in orange. Okay, so let's look at her total deductions. So let's add up our totals. She's got $280.79 in Social Security tax. Medicare was $65.67. Federal tax $1,001.47. And state tax $280.89. So let's add up her total deductions. So we had $280.79 plus $650.67, $1,001.47, and $280.89. So if you add those all up, her total deductions is $1628.82. All right, so now let's look at what her gross earnings were. If you look here for the period, the gross earnings were $4,596.39. So we're going to take her total amount of deductions, $1628.82, divide it by the gross pay, which was $4,596.39, and if we multiply that by 100, that's going to turn it into a decimal. So let's see what we get. We've got $1628.82 over 4596.39 times that by 100, and she has about 35% of her paycheck being taken out for her deductions. So she knows that usually she needs 30%, so she's getting more than that. So yes, her employer is deducting enough to meet her tax obligation. In fact, she'll get a refund probably, since she's about 30% and she's having 35% taken out. Example 5. On January 30th, Joanne Toscano received this W-2 from her employer. How much did Joanne pay in taxes during the year? All right, so you'll notice we've got, let's just kind of look at each section of the W-2. We've got employer social security number, employer identification number. Each company has their own unique identification number with the IRS, so whichever employer you have will have its own number there, and then they put the name of the company that you work for. Over in box 1 is your total wages, tips, and other contributions. And then underneath it, it'll have Social Security wages. And you'll remember there are some things that you can deduct from your paycheck that will be tax-free. And so that could change the difference between your taxable income and your Social Security wages, because Social Security tax is taken out on your entire salary, not just your salary after deductions are taken out. All right, so here lists the social or the federal income tax withheld, and this is your Social Security tax withheld. Down here is the employee's name. Again, the employer's identification number is the same as up here. Sometimes state ID number and federal ID numbers will be different. So they list it again down here in case the state ID is different. And then it says state wages, tips, etc., state income tax, local wages, and local income tax. So we're trying to calculate how much she paid total in federal, state, and local taxes. So we know she paid in federal taxes. She paid $15,851. In state taxes, you look down here, this is where your state taxes are located, and she had $5,344.50. And then local taxes, this was the amount, $1,092. So we add those all together, and that is going to give us the total amount of taxes, the total amount taken out for taxes. So let's see, 15,851 plus 5,344.50 plus 1092. We got $22,287.50. So, $22,287.50 was deducted for taxes. Example 6. What percent of Joanne's gross income did she actually take home? All right, so we know her total taxable income was $76,350. We know $22,287 was taken out for taxes. So let's figure out how much was left. 67350 minus 22,287 and 50 cents. So we had, or she had, $54,062.50 that she took home. So we're going to do that total take home divided by her 50 cents divided by her annual income. And if we multiply that by 100, it's going to turn it into a percentage. So 54,062 and 50 cents over 76350 times 100, 70.8%. So Joanne took home 70.8% of her wages. Example 7. Amy Springfield works for Pound Ridge Financial Planners. Her employer uses an electronic W-2 form as shown at the right. What accounts for the difference between her wages listed in box 1 and her Social Security and Medicare wages listed in boxes 3 and 5? So you will notice over here, her take home was $78,900, but then her Social Security wages and her Medicare wages, $92,100. So the difference being, take home is after everything's been deducted. These are what she made total before deductions, because when they calculate, excuse my cat's tail, when they calculate Social Security and Medicare taxes, they do that on your gross income, not just your take home. Okay, so let's figure out what the difference between that is. So if we took 9,200 or 92,100, sheesh, divide or subtract off 78,900, we get a difference of 13,200. So you'll notice over here we've got a listing of some deductions. She has, let's see, this right here is an FSA savings, like a health savings plan, where they take money out and then you can use that money to buy specifically health-related items that are approved by the company. And then over here we have, oh, I can't even read what it says. That is her tax-deferred contributions, I'm guessing to perhaps retirement or something. So she's got tax-deferred contributions of $12,200, and FSA for $1,000. And you'll notice $1,000 plus $12,200 is $13,200. So that's where the difference in the wages comes. It's because of her deductions. Example 8. Amy pays 20% federal taxes and 7% state tax. How much did she save in taxes by putting money in her tax-deferred and flexible spending accounts? So, if that's, let's see, $13,200 she saved. If we know that she pays 20% on her federal taxes, let's figure out how much she would have paid for federal taxes on that. All right, so $1,300 or $13,200 times 0.20 is $2,640. So that's how much she saved in federal taxes. And then state taxes was 7%, so that's 0.07. So 13,200 times 0.07 is $924. So if you add those together, 2,640 plus 9,240 is 3,564. So Amy saved $3,564 in taxes using the tax-deferred and flexible spending account. So that's the power of having those deductions, is that they're not taxed. So you end up saving money in taxes by taking those deductions. Remember, worksheet due Friday. It's available in the Google Classroom. If you have any questions, you can reach me during office hours, 9:30 to 10 every morning. Zoom link in the Google Classroom. And you can also email me and snap me if you have any other questions. Have a good day.